Welcome to the Nevis Newscast for Monday, February 11th, 2019. I am Bronte Swanston Hendrickson. 32 university graduates were honored on Saturday, February 9th at the grounds of Government House in a first-of-its-kind ceremony hosted by Premier the Honorable Mark Brantley and Mrs. Sharon Brantley. Premier Brantley, delivering remarks, outlined the significance of the ceremony.
Education for me is of critical importance. I know some people get tired of hearing me say so, but the truth is that we want to continue to encourage our young people especially, but all of our people, to continue to seek higher education. And higher education need not necessarily mean that you go to do a bachelor's or master's degree, significant as those are. Education is a lifelong process, and it could well be that you decide that you're going to do something in vocational training, that you're going to be certified in something. And that too we encourage. The reason why I think this ceremony is significant, because it is important that we, the people of Nevis, recognize you. Because we like to say that the youth and young people are our future. I like to say that they are our present. However one is to put it, however, the significance of what you're doing and the relevance of what you're doing to the island and the development of the island cannot be understated.
Premier Brantley is also the Minister of Education.
I am hopeful that this ceremony this evening recognizes you, but also says to the island, to the Federation, to the Caribbean, that we value our young people in Nevis. We value those who have made the effort, because having been there myself a very long time ago, I know that it requires significant effort and significant sacrifice to achieve that which you have achieved.
One of the 2018 graduates, in the person of Lisa Lee, spoke on behalf of the honorees.
I know that our journey may not have been the same. Some of us may have had to relocate and adapt to a new environment, whether on campus or online. Some of us may have had to make sacrifices, placed in tough situations, had to work full 8-hour jobs, or even may have fallen ill during our studies. Others may have been fortunate enough to have had smooth sailing. Whatever our experience may have been, we have all made it by faith. It is now my hope that we are all utilizing the knowledge, skills, and expertise that we obtained throughout the past years in our own individual careers and fields. I take this opportunity to say congratulations to each of you.
Also present were Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Human Resources, Edson Elliott, who chaired the event, as well as Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Education, Kevin Barrett, and Principal Education Officer, Zanella Claxton. The ceremony was injected with a number of musical renditions. Today, Monday, February 11th, the Nevis Culturama Committee announced the winner of its Culturama 45 slogan competition. Felicia Liebert tells us more in this report.
And the slogan is Love, Passion, Pride, Culturama 45.
Vernon Williams is the winner of the Culturama 45 slogan competition. Williams' entry was one of 280 submissions that were sent to the Culturama Secretariat. She briefly explained her inspiration for penning the winning slogan.
I have great love and pride for my culture. I am very pleased to see how Culturama has been going over the past couple of years. And I've entered the troops last year and I had a lot of fun.
Executive Director of the Culturama Secretariat is Antonio Liebert.
We had 280 slogans. It presented us with a very difficult task to narrow it down. And I just want to let the general public know that we wanted to change things a bit this year in terms of what we have been accustomed to in terms of a winning slogan over the years. And so that presented us with a major challenge because we wanted to sort of change the direction in which the slogans were heading.
Williams will receive 2 season passes for all of the events for Culturama 45, a $500 check, all expenses paid for any troop she wishes to enter on parade day, as well as a plaque. The slogan competition for Culturama 45 was launched at the official opening ceremony for Culturama 44 by Minister of Culture, the Honorable Eric Evelyn, and closed in December of 2018. Also present was Chairperson of the Marketing Committee, Huey Sargent. In related news, the final in a series of 3 consultations for Culturama 45 will take place on Tuesday, February 12th at the Red Cross Building in Charlestown, beginning at 7 p.m. All are invited to attend and share their views. I'm Fredicia Labrador reporting for the Nevis Newscast.
During the handing over of 3 additional classrooms at the Ivor Walters Primary School on Friday, February 8th, the Honorable Troy Liburd commended the Public Works Department and the private contractor for the work done on the new wing, a $390,000 project. Mr. Liburd is the junior minister with responsibility for education.
We should really congratulate the Ministry of Communications and Works and the Public Works Department. I think they deserve a round of applause because they did an exceptional job with what we have behind you. I also want to recognize our contractor, Mr. Euclid Williams. Mr. Williams, I am very pleased with what I've seen behind here, and I am certain that those in the Ministry of Works who would have been directly responsible for supervising and overseeing the work, that they feel the same. And I do believe that those in the school, the principal, the teachers, and the students, that they feel the same.
Principal Education Officer Zanella Claxton presented the keys to Principal of the Ivor Walters Primary School, Janice Whitaker Richards.
Every celebration occurs because of an experience. The jubilees are milestones and the journey is a chapter. This journey is a chapter in continuation. Our hearts are filled with gratitude and joy for better, but we know the best is yet to come. This chapter ends with the words, "to be continued." If I left out anyone in the thanks or acknowledgement section, this was not intentional. So I say thanks to everyone who had a part to play in this particular chapter.
Avril Elliott, Education Officer responsible for the Ivor Walters Primary School, assisted Principal Whitaker Richards in the cutting of the ribbon. A number of other dignitaries were present at the handing over ceremony, including Deputy Governor General Her Honor Hailita Liburd and Minister of Public Works, the Honorable Spencer Brand. Still to come.
We want to encourage parents, guardians, and family members to come out and support the students who will be taking part in this quiz.
The details after this break.
Trouble, trouble, trouble. Let me go. Everybody come. That one you go mad. We are gonna push forward. I want to hear everybody say ready, ready.
Welcome back.
We want to encourage parents, guardians, and family members to come out and support the students who will be taking part in this quiz.
On Wednesday, February 13th, the Ministry of Tourism will host the 2019 Nisbet Plantation Beach Club Primary School Tourism Quiz. According to Permanent Secretary John Hanley, the Ministry of Tourism is enthused about hosting the quiz and looks forward to another successful event. Defending champion Montessori Academy will come up against 9 other schools in a keen contest, which will test their knowledge of cultural heritage, geography and environment, and Caribbean tourism.
The topics covered help students to understand the important role that tourism plays in the economy through job creation and entrepreneurship, foreign exchange earnings, revenues that government receives from taxes on tourism products and services, attracting new investment by developers, and the strong linkages of tourism and other sectors of the economy. Students are taught the importance of sustainable tourism and the role each person can play in tourism development, such as helping to keep the island clean and beautiful, preserving and showcasing our local history and culture, proposing to have crime-free communities and demonstrating national pride. Our tourism education program covers such pertinent areas for the sustainable development of tourism.
Hanley also thanked the event's sponsors, which include Nevis Spring Water and Tropical Blossoms Nursery.
Our platinum sponsor is Nisbet Plantation Beach Club, sponsoring major prizes and lunch for the teacher and students of the winning school. We also have Bananas Bistro, who will be providing lunch for the teacher and students for the second place winning school. Mem's Pizzeria, we're also grateful to them, and they will provide a pizza treat for the third place winners. The Ministry of Tourism would like to thank the Ministry and Department of Education, the participating schools, teachers, parents, and guardians, all involved in preparing students for the quiz, and of course the star students who will be on stage at NEPAC representing their schools at the 2019 Nisbet Plantation Beach Club Schools Tourism Quiz.
The quiz will commence at 10 a.m. on Wednesday, February 13th at the Nevis Performing Arts Center. The government of St. Kitts and Nevis will be hosting several weeks of activities in recognition of the administration's 4th anniversary since being elected to office on February 16, 2015. The government's 4th anniversary celebrations, which run from today, Monday 11th to Sunday 24th February, will be observed under the theme Team Unity, Turning Dreams into Reality in Every Community. According to a release from the press unit in the Office of the Prime Minister, the first event was a tour and walkthrough today, Monday, February 11th, at the C.A. Paul Southwell Industrial Site. On Wednesday, February 13th, Prime Minister the Honorable Dr. Timothy Harris will address the nation when he hosts his monthly press conference at the Parliamentary Lounge at Government Headquarters at 3 p.m. Thursday, February 14th, will be a national consultation on youth forum at the Royal St. Kitts Hotel from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Saturday, February 16th, will see the staging of the 2nd Annual National Volunteer Day, commencing at 6 a.m. On this day, civil-minded individuals, groups, and organizations will engage in various community-based activities and projects across St. Kitts and Nevis. Government ministers and youth volunteers will also be serving lunch to the elderly during a special function at Government House from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. The first of 2 church services for the 4th anniversary celebrations will be held at the St. Paul's Anglican Church in Nevis on Sunday, February 17th. On Monday, February 18th, the Cabinet of Ministers will meet in Nevis. The first in a series of community consultations will follow that same evening. Also in Nevis, the community consultations will be a town hall series hosted by the Team Unity government that will focus on community issues and development. On February 19th, government officials will host a reopening ceremony for the dental clinic in Newtown at 9:30 a.m. The second town hall meeting in the community consultation series is scheduled to take place that same evening at the Keon Community Center. The second staging of the National College Career and Health Expo in Independence Square will be on Friday, February 22nd. The activities will culminate on Sunday, February 24th with 2 events, a church service at the Zion Moravian Church in Bastille at 9:30 a.m. and a gospel concert which will take place at Greenland's Pasture. The community consultations town hall series will continue in March. That's it for this edition of the Nevis Newscast. I am Bronte Swanston Hendrickson. Thank you for viewing.